Bienvenue et bonjour à Merde, lundi. And that's about as far as the French I've studied will take me at the moment. I am studying French, by the way. Anyway. Welcome to Merde Monday. As always, I'm Amy Mack. You're not. And this will be kind of an abbreviated Merde Monday because, in case you haven't noticed, I'm wearing the Royals jersey. So it is a enormous sportsball day. I watched England and Scotland play a heartbreaker in the Women's World Cup this morning. I don't know if you can hear it, but in the background, the Royals are playing the White Sox, and I'm really anxious to get back to that game. And then tonight, we have what may possibly be the final game of the Stanley Cup, and I'm rooting pretty hard for the St. Louis Blues. So later on, there will be a wardrobe change, and I will be wearing, my St. Louis Blues hockey jersey, but not in this video. Now, should they win, I will probably turn up later this week in a St. Louis Blues hockey sweater. So that's all there is to report about sports. We'll do a little housekeeping if I can get my lighter to light. I am smoking some C&D Innsmouth and this lovely Morgan corn cob that I purchased from the Pipe Nook. Give Eddie Gray some love if you're looking for pipes and tobacco. He has a selection of Baziri Meerschaums. Rat Ray pipes, Savinelli pipes, I swear there's Roma pipes, I think, and he's got some decent tobaccos too. So pipenook.com. I was not asked to say that. I'm just sending Eddie some love because he's a good buddy of mine and a wonderful member of the YTPC. In other pipe news, courtesy Eddie Gray's channel, I heard yesterday that Father of the Flame, the documentary about pipe smoking, is available now on Amazon Prime. I believe it's $5.99 to rent, and right now it's $12.99 to purchase the movie. So if you're interested in that, check that out. So, update on the cob coloring contest. I just dropped the cob on the floor. Give me a sec. Always the most professional video here at that Pipe Woman. So here we are. We're still getting some slowly but surely color on the front of the pipe. We're 2 weeks in, so we'll see where we're at in another 2 weeks and see if I'm going to continue to use and abuse this pipe. I am really enjoying it with the Forever stem from Walker's Briarworks. So if you're looking for a nice stem for your cobs, check them out. All right, without further ado, let's get to your questions. First up, we have Old Pops. The last few of your videos I watched, you were chooching Haunted Bookshop. Ever read it? So, I am aware of the book, and I have been meaning to read it. As a matter of fact, I am undertaking a challenge this year to read 80 books over the course of the year. I'm sitting at about 40 right now, so I'm about halfway through. And that one is actually on the list. I do want to get that read. So, haven't read it yet, but planning to read it soon. Let's see. Next question, if I can find it. Oh, Lori B. asked who I was rooting for in the St. Louis Cubs game that I went to last weekend. I kind of responded to that in the previous video, but I'm a Cubs fan. First, I'm a Royals fan, but I am a dedicated Cubs fan as well. The Cubs are my National League team, and the Royals are my American League team. So there you go. I don't know if you can see right here behind me. I've got I think Jody got this for me. It is a scratch-off poster of all of the Major League parks in the U.S. So I've set it as a bucket list goal to make it to all of them. So far, it shows 3 that I've scratched off, but I haven't scratched off Busch. So I've actually been to 4 stadiums. So, and hoping to make that more in the near future. All right, next question. Let's see. I really should just print these out so I can get to them quicker. Let's see. So, Harriet at Herferville says, "Holy crap, Arari, me stating, you were one of my faves when I started watching YTPC videos. You were into Burley so much, and I wondered what the hell you liked about it. Now I love the stuff. You and I are looking forward to more of your videos. By the way, I love the new channel name. Question, what is your favorite pipe shape, and do you like Pop-Tarts?" I don't know many people who don't like Pop-Tarts. Not too long ago, Grib sent me, a case of the damn things. They didn't last long. Anyway, as to my favorite pipe shape, let me reach over here into the bullpen. The billiard is my favorite pipe shape. This is a 1967 Dunhill, one of the more classic billiard shapes. I'm quite fond of that shape. I am also very fond of the tilted forward, like the ants shape. I also like pokers a whole lot, and the occasional bulldog. But my favorite shape is the billiard. I'm kind of a traditionalist. I'm kind of like Brad Jr. or something. All right, next question. Oh, Pipes and Beans says Winchester and Chandigaff are solid blends. Those other C&D blends you mentioned sound interesting as well. I like the idea of restaining your taterized, assuming it was tater Dunhill. Maybe it will catch on and people will be sending their pipes to get the tater treatment. I'm not quite sure which Chaiwini was guilty of the Chaiwini-izing of the Dunhill pipe. I'm assuming they also had feline assistance because I think it had been knocked in the floor rather than one of them jumping up, because they're not very big dogs; they're little guys. So I think there was some feline and canine hijinks involved in that tragedy. But the more I hear about leaving the taterized or the Chaiwini-ized Dunhill the way it is and just restaining it, the better I like it. So more to come on that. I'm going to talk to Cane Rod about that and see what we can do. Next, hashtag Ask That Pipe Woman from our good friend Gribbs. How does the inverse square law apply to lasers? I don't know. You're the level 50 shaman. You tell me. By the way, for those of you following along on Gribb's channel, I'm really not sure what all the fuss is about disc golf. Either you play disc golf or you don't. Let's just live and let live, shall we? Let's see. I really need to just print these out. Okay. Norbo asks, what is your new attitude? I try to stay at 90%. Well, Norbo, I concur. I try to stay at 90% as well. He also asks, with your appreciation for Burley, I wonder if you have tried DNR's two-timer. Actually, I have. In fact, I think I reviewed it a million years ago. And I liked it. It wasn't... I would say I came down a solid, middle on that one. I liked it. It wasn't one that I was, crazy about, but I did enjoy it. I'm not sure if I would order it again, but I did like it. Let's see. Teacher Piper says, glad to see you back. I did the challenge in February and only got 20-ish bowls in. I used a Finnish apple diplomat and it got to some nice color on it. Good luck with the challenge. Would love to see that. Teacher Piper, did you happen to post a video of that? I'll have to check that out. But if you did, let me know. Drop a note in the comments. Let's see. Looking for questions. There were a lot of comments this week. Thank you guys so much for all the interaction. I really, really appreciate it. And I think we have gotten through all of my questions. Yep, I'm down to Gribs asking me why I won't answer more overly personal questions. Anyway, that's going to do it today for Merde Monday. I've got baseball to watch. I hope you all are having a pleasant Monday. Just remember to keep them lit, but don't let them burn your ash. Do take care.